Hi guys, welcome to CinemaShed. I am Miwan as per usual. And come on, I did a video of the worst movies of the year. Did you really think I wasn't going to do a video of the best movies of the year? I'm not that bad now. Haba. Come on. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, let me just say that it is in no particular order, so don't come for my head and say, why is this movie, first, and why is this movie last, or nothing like that. None of that. So, kicking off this list, I would start with Citation. Citation is, the fictional depiction of a sex for great story, because there are a lot, and it has happened, and it's probably still happening, which is extremely sad. But yeah, that's what Citation is. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, the movie should not have been that long. It should not have, been as long as it was. And I actually didn't mind it. And it is among the best movies of the year. Also because it told a powerful story, which I always heavily with. Even though Warner Brothers give us two horrible movies in Birds of Prey and Wonder Woman 84. Yes, I said them both. And you can also check them again in my worst movies of the year list up there. They gave us one of the best movies or animations of the year, animated movies of the year, in Justice League Dark Apocalypse. Oh my god, it was glorious. Everything about that movie was glorious, and it finally proved my point that Superman is not smart, because it was his plan that got everybody killed. I mean, leave the planning to the people who actually have strategies and who have sense. Like, Batman knew he was going to fail. That's why I made a contingency plan. Nope, I'm not going to hear Batman always makes contingencies. If Batman made that plan, it would have worked for sure. I'm going to die on this Superman hill. I love Superman. Please don't come for me. I actually love Superman. Go to a movie that actually made me mushy. My hard guy, I dropped it. I was close to tears, but I did not cry because, the hard guy was still strong. Yeah, Miracle in Cell number 7. It was an amazing movie. I loved everything about the movie, and man, it was freaking emotional. Like, it had me in my feelings. Oh yes, like, it had me in my feelings. I almost thought it was a real life story, and I was already like scared. I think that was what made me not cry. The fact that I realized, okay, it is not a real life story. I was just hoping I don't see it based on a true story. If I had seen that, the waterworks would have rained down. Let's enter Nollywood and talk about The Lady Called Life, or This Lady Called Life. Beautiful movie. It was the right pacing, the right everything about the movie was sweet. Sadly, a lot of people didn't get to watch it, because Rona and all that. But man, it was a beautiful movie, and I know that when it does come to Netflix, which I'm hoping it does, it's going to be a big hit, and I think it will trend for a while. I'm calling it in advance. So yes, This Lady Called Life. So let's talk about Uncut Gems, which while watching the movie, I was like, why am I watching this movie? Why am I still watching this movie? Why am I still watching this movie? Until the final scene, and I was like, back up. Is this why I have been watching this movie? It literally blew my mind, and if you watched the movie, you would understand what I'm talking about. Adam Sandler was amazing in that movie. The story was, it was just right. It felt like a normal, natural story. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it, until that final scene, and you're like, what in the heck is this? So we hit Finding Hobby. Now, first of all, Nollywood didn't release like a lot of movies this year, with the whole like Corona. But amongst all the movies that were released, Finding Hobby was one of those that actually stood out, because it was funny, it was good, it had heart. It's also one of the best movies that Nollywood released this year, and one of the best movies that I watched this year. Honestly, this year was like the year of Netflix blockbusters. Old Guard and Extraction, both are definitely movies of the year contenders in my book. Old Guard was amazing. I have never seen teamwork like that before. These people were passing bodies, like they were passing the ball, like it was tiki taka. And then there's Extraction, which a lot of people are saying, nah, maybe it's another John Wick. And I did not see that John Wick or that the Punisher thing. Extraction was on its own, and the close camera shots of Extraction were delightful. I think a lot of the movies on this list are Netflix movies because, once again, Rona. And we have Kambili the whole 30 years. It was light-hearted, it was cool, it had its plot holes, but it still worked. It messed up some characters, but it acted well. It was just like, for every con, there's a pro. And I think at the end of the day, the pros outweighed the cons, and it is one of the best movies that Nollywood released this year. Yeah, sadly, Nollywood didn't release a lot this year, but whatever they release, we are going to take it and we are going to use it to measure out. Please don't see this as I'm shading any movie. I am not. The movies were actually good. If they were not, I would not put them on this list. There is Kwam's Money. Now, Kwam's Money, Fouls, the whole From New Money spin-off thing, in my mind, I actually did not think it was going to work. But at the end of the day, it will still give you that feel good that you are trying to achieve, because that's why the movie was released when it was released. It is feel good time. It is time to just relax, unwind, and watch movies that might not make sense, but they would work and they would give you the enjoyment and entertainment you want. And Kwam's Money definitely fits it. Fouls was amazing in that movie, like hands down. Salute, Soldier, whatever. Fouls was amazing in that movie. I reviewed the movie. You can check it on cinemashed.com. In fact, all the movies on this list and all the movies on the worst movies of the year list, I reviewed all of them, and you can check them on cinemashed.com. Yup, I have a website. If you didn't know, now you know. And now my own movie of the year, which is the movie of the year, which if I was to do a top 10 movies of the year, this movie will be number 1, is The Milkmaid. Yes, final. Everything about that movie was a hit back to back. Cinematography, hit. Acting, hit. Cast, hit. Everything, hit. Production, hit. Direction, hit. The story again, hit. The story again, hit. Everything about the movie was a hit. Do you want to know how much of a hit this movie is? The Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board said this movie cannot screen in cinemas, for different reasons, and they still gave the movie the Best Movie of the Year award at the just concluded Amas. Like, the NFVCB, who did not allow the movie screen in cinemas, still gave the movie the Best Movie of the Year award. So, I think that says it all. And like I said, now if there are movies that you watched and you feel were really good this year and should have made this list, let me know in the comment section below. If there are movies that you feel should not be on this list, let me know in the comment section below. Sadly, I have not seen Omogeto yet, but it is raking big bucks in the cinemas. So I'm guessing it has that pull, and it might probably be a movie of the year. Let me know if you've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I will see it eventually and drop my review. If you are new to CinemaShed, please kindly hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell right beside it so you do not miss out on the amazing content that I drop every week. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it to others. Until next time, I remain Miwan from CinemaShed as per usual, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.